A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen in the ice. Is there anything else out here? No. What is this? Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Okay. Oh, it's my badge! Oh. Hey! And it's my jacket. Oh, look at this. Shivers and that, or this and visual calculus. Is visual calculus one of my things? No. I think I'm good with what I'm wearing. This is my badge, though.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
I found my badge! Yay!
The man in the photo looks at you solemnly.
Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower
Oh, we're gonna learn a lot of stuff here.
Precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it.
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
You see lines of information on
So my
it.
name is Harrier, so Harry.
shining
Harrier
watermark.
Dubois.
This document confirms it. Harrier Dubois.
Harry is really your name.
Harry is really your name.
My rank.
That's what it says on the badge. No more information is provided. You should look at the badge when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is around. He could help you make sense of all this.
Right.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Cereal.
Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41. You don't remember what the numbers in the middle mean.
Date of
The
issue.
badge was issued roughly 4 months ago.
Precinct
The
41.
number shows that this badge belongs to an officer of the 41st Precinct. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate.
Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad we found the badge. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay. We found one thing that was ours. Let's go over here. The underside of the boat has recently been hard. Oh, slow down. Slow down. The wedding stone well worn and covered in rust. It's locked tight. You can't see into the house from this angle. Money. Let's look at this. What are these doing? What are these doing in the fish? Oh. What are my boots right now? These shoes. +1 composure. Perception. Let's put these on. Put these on. I haven't even looked at this envelope.
Take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great.
So this is the one where I need the
Apparently,
signatures, right?
It's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's
Try to find a
3
loophole in the
stories
deal.
Tall. There doesn't seem to be
Oh,
anything.
damn. Okay. Oh, can I do a check on this paperwork?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office.
No. That's not the papers. This is the papers.
It's the ledger you found
No,
in
it's
the
locked.
trash.
Okay. The boat is floating freely in the water. Who's this?
Hi, officer.
Oh, it's Lillian. I need her to sign this thing.
Anything I can help you with?
It depends. Where are we
A
exactly?
fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium. The sign
Why?
on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing cryptozoologist. For missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals. People who look for animals who are hard to find. People who look for animals scientists deny exist.
Aha! Like snowmen.
No, man, I haven't heard about those.
2 odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like.
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
I'm not looking for anyone else.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
I'm looking for someone else. I'm not looking for someone
how
else.
can I assist you
I was
then,
asked to get
officer?
your signature. What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be God.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in
Ooh,
a
I
while
wonder
I
if
see
she's
dead
found
bodies.
the,
Human, animal, fish,
the
other
passports.
odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Mines. Mines. You need mines.
I need to know about those human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very
Nice sword.
unattractive bunch. Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story.
It's to intimidate
It's
folks.
to intimidate folks mostly.
You know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing. Isn't that what guns are for?
Guns are expensive and fragile,
True.
I think. Besides, I got kids. Can't have guns around them, and sometimes a sharp blade is enough to keep folks at bay.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why if they're thick-headed?
Yes, I enjoyed the way he bled.
Oh.
If it is, then why the melon?
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Oh. Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was
What
along-
happened?
Who knows? Maybe he fell over. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she
Death is nothing. I
pronounces
shoot on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it?
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very
No,
interesting
it's not
topic
interesting.
for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another.
Better drunk?
Drunk.
No.
Ask
Do it!
No.
Hit on the widow! It's the
No.
right thing to do!
So I take it that's your skiff.
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday.
I am
It'll take
not.
some time for it to dry,
rolling that,
assuming the
no.
sunny days continue.
I was asked to get your
Are
signature.
you?
Yeah.
This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that
Thought what exactly?
Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything.
I don't think it is. I think it's
I thought
actually
they
kicking
only
you out of
cared
your
about
homes.
themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
One sec, sorry. Here, use my pen. On second thought, don't say, yeah, here's my
He has
pen.
a pen and everything. Here you go.
Oh, she signed it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I got one signature. What's in here? Money. What's down here? The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Okay. So this is still the coast, but there's nothing here so far. Okay, so I'm guessing it's even further. It's got to be like further around. There's also a lady sitting here. Are you the other lady? Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Let's talk to her. No, you're just a washerwoman, never mind.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please
If
leave
you
in
can't see, then
person.
how did you know I was
I
here?
have cataracts. I still have a golden ear.
Right.
Come, come. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here.
We're
And
cops,
we
we're
don't
hellraisers,
want
click, click,
any
bang, bang.
trouble
No,
either.
I take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant
Oh,
Elysium.
okay.
Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another.
Jesus.
Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secure
Oh.
place. Somewhere more quiet.
What kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heel.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long
You're an
as
ill
men
omen.
with guns
Why?
don't
Because
chase
you're an
you.
ill omen.
And maybe even then.
Oh,
Because that's
that
the
explains
kind of
it. Thank
fishing
you.
village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for,
I've got a
I've got
free
a
room
free
in a
room in a
shack.
shack.
Damn. How much is it? She said free room in a shack, and I'm asking how much is it? I sound like an idiot.
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the
I'm not sure it's
RCM.
appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. Oh, so I have a new home, so I don't have to pay? Oh. Oh.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Okay. What is this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's got to be something here.
Over there, you can find more of the same.
So I don't have to
Shacks
pay
and
for
fish
that
on the
place
ground.
anymore. So I'm done with
That's
I'm
the
done with
boss.
living there.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees,
I think that's this place
all
right here.
covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox, what's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can
What
see.
happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids.
Right.
A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now.
Oh.
And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them. Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of
I haven't
life.
seen any drunks yet.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself.
Well, I was one of them,
Don't
so.
have to look long to find
Is there any
these
way to make a
guys.
little money around here?
Here, for you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins.
So I have
the
to find
drunks
hidden
tra-
money.
Under
Okay.
carts, boats,
Oh, it's in little boxes, right?
It's not hard to find. She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time. Some things just don't fly, officer.
I need to find
Look
that other
around.
girl.
Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then. The ecclesiastics have tried to get things going there. But things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place
It used to be
never
such a
stays
nice
open.
church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her.
I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? What else is on down coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else of note?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's,
Why it's closed. Yeah.
It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, What catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
There's got to be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with
No.
big plans? If you want a development opportunity,
Check out the
you
abandoned
can check
building
out
over at
the
Land's
used to
End.
be a supply depot.
Oh.
We think sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jam shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
All right, one sec.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you?
Me? No one.
No, I need to
Just
know
an
your
old
name.
washerwoman.
Oh, my married
Not
name
a
is Sadie. I don't think
coordinator,
Sadie's the
if
one I'm
that's
looking
what
for,
you're
though.
asking. And my married name is Sadie.
I'm looking for Isabel now. Looking for Isabel.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Harrier Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there.
I know my
many
name now.
titles. One of them double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so
I was asked to get your signature. Wait. No, I wasn't. Wait, what? Oh, mother called me Isabel. Oh my god, I almost missed that. Holy shit, that would have been bad. My married name is Sadie. Oh.
Eh? What's this about? Come now. I can't read all this.
Everyone wants to turn part of the
Tell
village
me
into a
what
little
it
youth
says.
center. It's just a real estate deal, nothing ominous. Actually, never mind. Okay, the youth center thing.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting.
I won't sign
Either
union
way,
papers.
I won't sign union papers.
What do you have against the union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never plan to keep.
She pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes.
See, that's
and
what
the
I'm
rich
worried
get a
about. They're
little
gonna get pushed
richer.
out of their homes and then it
That's
doesn't
the
matter,
way it
right?
goes. So, no, I don't trust the fat men.
And neither should
neither
you.
should you.
she speaks with the authority of a leader. Hers is the final word around here. She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in
Ooh,
there. You may be
72%?
able to convince her.
With suggestion? Suggestion. %83%. Let's go!
Logic and
Yeah.
emotion won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the
Grandmother's deepest vulnerability.
Does this feel like a good thing, though?
What's going to happen to the children? I'm going to find another way. What's going to happen to the children?
What do you mean? What's going to happen? They are gonna grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves.
Are they here now?
No, they moved to Faubourg for work.
And what do you think Lillian's kids are going to do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
And then what?
Then,
You have her. Now twist the knife. Wait. Let her come to it herself.
Look, this village isn't what it used to be. It's a delicious shithole. I'm going to say nothing.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything.
But what other
What
choice do we
other
have?
choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us.
Right.
I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them?
Nod.
Did you say something?
I said you can't start by you can start by signing these papers. I got a pen right here.
Reluctantly, she takes the pen from your hand, scribbles her
Yay!
name on the line, and hands everything back to you.
See that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
About the dog community side, everyone plans to muscle you out with construction noise. Oh. Oh. Should I say that?
Huh? I like to see him try.
I'm gonna muzzle him
Anyway,
out with
I
construction
am gonna
noise.
muscle him out with construction noise.
Why didn't her name change to Isabel? Why is it still Washerwoman?
She doesn't seem surprised by this sudden twist.
Get out of here, trying to ruin my day. And that youth center better be a good one.
Or
or
you'll have trouble from me. Trouble
I
how?
wield an army of drunks. Do not underestimate.
That's amazing. Okay. So this is the place, right? This is our home. So we can go to bed and do a bunch of other
Has
shit.
seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the key turns with a set.
Okay, let's go in here. So this is now my place. The floorboard creaks under your step. Oh. Ooh. I got a jacket.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
Oh, it's the same mirror questions. So good. So good. Books about birdwatching and almanac from 39.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Shaving the right call.
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash
Is gigantic.
You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead.
True.
Clean yourself up and be born anew.
White check.
Like an artist
Hey!
or master swordsman, you use
Oh, I'm passing these checks like nobody's business, baby.
to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender.
Feel your
The air
clean-shaven
brushing
cheeks.
against it, chilly. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes
Hey, look at my
as if
face
you've
now.
just
I don't look creepy at all. We're shaving the right
The water
call.
reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face, despite the bulbous nose.
You look a little
unkempt
younger.
hair, and persistent
Yeah.
swelling. The beardless nature.
Sick. Sick. Love it.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The
Listen.
room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free, that's good enough, I could live here. Looks like this is my new home, wonder where the old one went.
Overhead, you hear the forlorn shriek of seagulls. Far below the birds, a wooden boardwalk filled with abandoned stands, tables and benches, echoes from a long-lost time. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing
You're talking
village,
about me.
listening to the
Thank you,
beat
Strange Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floor.
Look under the floorboards. How do I do that? How do I look under the floorboards? Do I just not have enough of a certain... Do I not have perception or something? Is there a way to look under? Doesn't look like it. Can we talk to these kids?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
Aw.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason.
What are you laughing about?
The boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking.
An
Just
interesting
wobbling
reason
around like
somehow
he's afraid
tied
of
to the
something.
case? Oh. You guys look
The
identical.
stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
The
Yeah.
boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy.
Children are stupid.
now-
I'm not going to say that. Go over here. Money? Absolutely. Ooh, new skill point. Yes. Is this for... Ooh, thank you. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that's sweet, sweet morale. Music's getting loud. What's in here? It feels safe and warm in here. Who's this?
Hello, mister.
Hello, Lily?
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it.
Are you
around.
Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily.
I'm
You
here
know
with a
my mom?
crowbar, not to scare you. We met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never
She's never
angry.
angry.
Or anything.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same.
They look identical,
Well,
right?
they
I said the
look-
same thing.
Identical.
Yep. Point at the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling.
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on God's good side if you replace the broken still
Ooh, right.
broke.
What's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it?
Sure. Just go and get it. I don't like it anyway.
Just go and
You
get
look
it.
angry.
All right. You just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my
Aww.
friend.
Can I have that as well?
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur
Aw,
is
looks like he's
tattered
falling
in
apart.
several parts.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a
A revocolian? A remote viewer? A revisionist? A revolutionary?
Yes. Lammy was a
Revolutionary.
Bye.
That's cute. That was cute. Cute interaction. I want to grab this. Well, don't grab it yet. F5. Thank you. Oh, I can literally just take it. Yeah. Okay, you know what we're doing? We are going back here and accomplishing more. We're gonna go give what's-his-face this thing that I just got. He's been trying to fix this for days. Here.
Can I help you?
Gar, I found a new bird for you.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. It's, I'm that kind of cop.
What? The interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know.
I'm gonna
Thank
go
you.
with thank you.
I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts.
How true is that?
Especially taxidermy. He He likes it. He likes the bird.
It solves his broken bird problem. Right.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90, or you get a heart attack from running.
About my bill for
20
tonight.
real. Then
Can I just
why
tell
are
him
you-
I'm not gonna stay here anymore? That's all that was giving him that bird? Okay, we need to go to Everett. I don't think there's anything else I really need to interact with. No. Okay, let's go back to Everett. Let's F5 this. We'll give him the signatures. I'm looking to get my gun. I'm doing the long play here. And I haven't gotten the body down because I'm trying to figure this out with him. Or the other question is do I wait until Kim comes back? I'm all by myself now, though. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to F5 here. We're going to have a conversation.
Mr. Dubois,
Hello.
the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everett Clare do for you today?
Oh, I mailed the signatures. Oh. Oh, I have to mail them. Oh. Okay. How do I do that? Do I have to go to the mailbox? Oh.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you.
I
with
knew
its
I'd get to use
graffiti
this mailbox
and
for
wood
something.
balls in the, other than kicking,
Drop the
You
white
wait.
envelope into the mailbox.
you drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with us for good or ill.
Okay. Okay, so we did that. So we're gonna F5 here again. We're gonna go to him now and say we mailed it. I didn't know you had to mail it first. I didn't know that. I should have figured that out. And then after that, he should tell me where his gun is. That should be a big thing. Okay, we're gonna F5 here again. We're gonna go up. Talk to you.
Mr. Dubois. now,
Hello.
what can
It's done. I
Everett
mailed the
Clare
signatures
do
you
for
asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Okay, so what about my gun?
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Okay.
You're in my inner circle. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder.
I want to talk about my gun.
Nothing is off the table.
I want my gun.
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy. Well done. Finally, answers. Ask away, son.
What was the fine print on the document I mailed? What was the catch?
There was no fine print, Harry. But I do hope all that construction noise and limited street access encourages some people to move. After a year of that ruckus,
Who wouldn't? Right.
And when they do, they will have a good place to go. I'm currently working on renovating the buildings near the roundabout into affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're
So
very
the village is doomed because I helped you.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, Harry.
We're going to reset it.
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez.
Yeah.
And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast.
Well, I hope that
land
I
will
hope
be
that you
used
do
for
something
municipal
good
buildings
because we
and
did that.
commerce. Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
Okay.
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake.
Time
It's
to move on.
move on.
Low-income housing. If even part of this is true, then why not?
I accept your salute, Harry. All of it is true. I've got the centre, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too.
The wheels are turning.
The wheels are turning, Harry.
Right.
The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks.
See, I'm
about the
kind of...
state of
He
the
sounds like...
even.
The way he is sounds like an asshole, but like he's just doing what a businessman would do. It's like, we're just going to... he wants to make money. That's his idea. And he's like, look at all these shitty places where people are. We need to make it better. We need to move people on and do what... Like, he's just moving the chains forward. I understand it. I get it.
Pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote.
Oh, I do, Harry. I really do.
Sure.
I'm gonna make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him as he thinks of her.
Did you order the hanged man killed?
Order it. You know my men didn't kill him. They told you.
It was a happy accident.
You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were
Aw.
kids. Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
Yes, but what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Harry. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men. Or 15 men.
Or even 50 men.
50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait, is that when you still pay them something?
Because we won't do that. Oh.
We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee.
We're gonna take all of it for the
We're gonna take
people
all of it
and
for the people,
fuck Wild
and fuck
Pines.
Wild Pines.
Is that why you haven't left Joyce in here?
Yes.
Let Joyce in
It's
here.
also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant
head start.
It's already happening.
Who killed the hanged man?
No idea. Could have been his own mother.
I
for
thought
all
he
I
knew
know.
everything here,
If
but he
you
doesn't know
ever
who
find
killed
the
him?
guy, Give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
A guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is...
How
I
many
simply
of you
don't
guys are
know.
there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
And they're all well motivated.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything. We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Yeah.
That's drugs.
By bold new revenues, you mean the drug trade.
Drug trade? Now you're being stupid, Harry. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Summer and Isola. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
Digging it ever. I have to say, I'm digging this part. That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Right.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky
uncle doesn't have to come
off risperidone.
Oh, and the kids on the street don't have to give up on speed and...
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Harry. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I have to admit, that's a well-put-together plan, a far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay?
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry. You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. The drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
Go on.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses.
Right.
Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth. And everyone...
If it has the word incorporated in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. It's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Rivershaw here. Not enough flags for kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion. Very ambitious.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you.
I'm going to stay on his side.
I have no idea how much it means to me. Because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much.
Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his
Oh, is that the guy outside?
But I'm in big time mode.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant.
More alive.
In his big time.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me.
Fine, where is it?
Be done. An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character. So watch out.
An old woman has it.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway,
where's this old lady?
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men.
Right.
Because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Oh.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
He was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry.
No one got hurt.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate...
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How
She calls herself the
Pigs?
Pigs?
Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the
22
fun stuff.
near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village.
She will be there from 2200 hours till
Till 2.
0200 hours.
I can't forget that.
Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and...
That's like the
Freddrock
most
today.
important thing right
We
now.
have
I need that
united
gun.
The RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great.
Few more questions
I'm
about the
sorry
harbor.
we don't have more fun things to do. I'm always happy to
Oh, no, I'm done.
very nice.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh. That's okay. Get out. Guy told me to stay away from you. Oh my god, my heart. My heart. Why is there like a hand? Here we go. Yes. Who? Huh. No. That opens that. God.
Jesus Christ!
What the
You fucking idiot! Ma.
That is terrifying.
You fucking piece of shit! Get away!
Now
Get
there's
away
just a
from me.
wig. Okay, so what did he do? Oh. There's no way. There's no way. I missed this entire other side. Gonna get me. Oh, saved me some ammo. All right, sorry about that. We are back. Okay, so I need to get the gun. I need to determine where this stuff. So we're gonna go back across so we can waste some more time. I need to find her buoy, which is west of the boardwalk. This is gonna be tough because I need to talk to Ruby, but I have such a small thing. Oh, she's gone now, so I can't even do that. Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go over. Oh, I can't. I'm in a room. I have to get out of this room first. Can I talk to? Is this Leonard?
Oh, hey, mister. I
It
knew
is.
you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They
Can we
could
keep this
only get
greeting
so far.
shorter?
Sure, mister. Absolutely.
Leo, you seem to
And
know
all
everyone
that's
around
well
here. I want to
and
ask about
good,
someone.
Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people
Tell me about this
video
Edgar guy
games.
you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother.
Right.
He looks a bit younger, he does, but a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Rivershaw, they say.
Let me stop you there, Leo. I had another question. Oh, don't interrupt
All
him.
kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the Union. But last year, he spent a whole winter in South, left with the first autumn rains, and didn't come back before the trees were
Tell me about
green.
Manana.
He's a Union man through and through. Good
Very
guy.
calm, laid back.
He's very
Talk to Everett.
honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important.
Everyone feel a little
Oil for
better.
the wheels. Much needed in stressful times.
Tell me about Measurehead.
He's really something.
He doesn't talk much.
He doesn't talk much.
Don't
to me
understand what he
usually,
says.
But when he does, once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some Union men. Yeah, I think he really.
Another time, he
believes
almost
on-
killed another guy.
That's precisely what he is.
Talk about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through.
His
He
veins
was
are probably
born
filled
on a
with
boat,
salt
they say.
water. What about Everett?
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think
Okay.
that the night guard.
Doesn't want to talk about
No,
Everett.
He's a peculiar fellow.
He's the strong,
just-
silent
we
type.
talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays.
Thinks he's the
baton
only
with
fellow
the
who
old
actually
human studies
knows
teacher.
old
They
Renee.
lived on the same street their entire lives. Even
Hold up,
dated the
Gaston was
same
your
girl
human
on and off
studies
for his
teacher?
life. Mr. Martin, yes.
Woo! We
Don't
learned.
remember much about him. I was just a boy back then. Sure,
That's it.
mister.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. I want to go. Oh, why can't I? Why can't I fast travel? No. So I guess I have to be outside of this place. That's too bad that this area doesn't have a fast travel. Like, why is there not a fast travel to here either? You have to. I don't like that. I wish that you could. I wish that you could fast travel here. That's a shame. We need to get out of here. Yeah. Run! Door. Okay, so I'm gonna F5. Can we go back across 2,200? Why can't I fast travel right now? What the hell is going on? Why is the map not letting me fast travel? Oh, there we go. So weird. Okay. I need to find some more stuff on this boardwalk. But, oh. Hello, guys. Oh, stop.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
What bottle?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue.
Filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
mysteries. It's hard to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
Okay, what do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, tequila!
Idiot doom spiral.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Don't shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Did he supply me drugs?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on
Mr.
that later.
Sunset?
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Why is my necktie yelling at me? Reality, it makes me aggressively sad. Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. I've re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image long time ago. Those days are over now. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Weird.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately.
You belong to an
to an
organization, a fraternity of
fraternity.
drunks. What do you do around here?
Drunks.
What do you guys do?
We are saving the world.
Please don't call.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing.
So these are just the drunks
I
that are
tried.
always
For
around.
now,
Okay.
it's a pirate's life.
So what is a tequila sunset? You keep saying
It's
it.
you.
Your
You're
tequila
the
sunset.
kid
How do you know
we've
this?
met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe?
Maybe. You look like you want to know how.
Tequila. Tequila sunset.
For some reason, the name
Something
tequila fills me
always
with
there.
foreboding. Maybe I shouldn't learn what it means.
You think you feel bad now. Wait till.
No, no. You need the wisdom.
No.
Suit yourself, Mr. Sunset. You too.
Okay. Can I talk to everybody here? Oh, you've encountered an error. Will you send us a bug report so we can find a way to fix this issue? Did I just break something? Don't call Abigail her narrows. Da da da.
Don't you call her. Yeah,
What the hell error was that?
don't call Abigail.
I am the. Who is Abigail?
Abigail.
Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or
Oh.
girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse.
Sorry, one sec.
Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
Okay, where am I? What is this
The man
place?
hiccups, then mumbles.
Why
something.
shouldn't I call
He
Abigail?
snorts and beckons you to lean in.
Don't
He
lean in.
waves his hand as if shooing you away, all the while murmuring something.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking.
Alright, so he's useless. What about this guy?
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss.
300
I
real!
can let go for...
Oh my god.
There it is, Bratushka. The spirit. It's our end game.
This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. This is the mystery and the truth, and I need to buy a spirit. What if I don't want to listen to my necktie anymore?
Bratan, you don't understand. It's not just another drink. This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years. This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal side. You have to buy it from him. Get it off him. Kill him if you have to.
Oh, I want a pack of
Ultimate
smokes for
fate
$2?
depends on it,
Jeez,
and
that's
the
awesome.
fate of many worlds.
Here's the money for a Pilsner. Oh. Sell me some speed. Here's the money for the spirits. 300 real. Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one can buy spirits for 300 real.
You know what's crazy, actually? What?
What do you mean, what? What do you think was crazier earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where did you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you. Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan.
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago.
How would I have
Before
300 real
It's
right
supposed
now?
to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That's a good tip. I should remember it.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay. Have they no shame taking money for a service they provided?
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead fingers. Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff.
98.7% almost pure
I already
alcohol.
sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for £3 if you want it.
For £3. Sure.
£3 and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Okay.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud. Now, whatever you do, don't drink it. This
Okay, so I'm not
deserves
drinking it, and I
more
got
than
it for
regular
$3.
oral consumption.
The tie is so on the money there.
Up the bum it goes. I don't want to put it up my
Who
bum.
said anything about putting it up there? No, we're gonna put it into a way more special place. So special. Just hang on to it. Keep it safe. Wait for my sign.
Soon. The time will come soon.
Have patience.
Have patience, brave one. I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty.
Okay. So we're gonna leave. Alright. There's money here that I can pick up. 78 cents! Love it.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there.
I need to find this boardwalk.
Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries.
What did the
No
smoke
more
smell
drag,
like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people who live across the
A
road?
tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery.
A modern
numbers.
washing machine rattles a
4.
drawer full of
His
silverware.
boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth.
The
than
bus
the
took them to
thin
school.
coats
It has
offered.
not run for 8 years.
The
There
bus
were
took
not
them
enough
to
girls to
school.
sustain a cost. What about the
Craters
road?
pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind.
Cool. I like having thoughts like that. It's nice. Oh, I can't go over here. Oh, okay. Okay. What about over here? I'm gonna F5 this. Is this the boardwalk? How does this work? Still can't. Oh, this is the boardwalk. Oh. Oh, what's this? No boat in the boathouse today. Yep. And glasses, sure. So this would be the boardwalk then, right? Boathouse shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. What's that? Money? Can I go over here? No. What's this? Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of this shaded bench covered in rust.
scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to
Oh, shit. This is where, like, back in the war, they probably, like, they just shot people, right? Even more bullet holes, something has definitely happened here.
The density and spread of these bullet holes is surprising. This takes a lot of bullets.
Right.
Fully automatic rifle, unable to
Of course
piece
I failed
together
that.
the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Fine, okay.
The scattering of bullet holes.
Can't do anything about that right now. The sign says entree into... Thank you for the English. An old ticket booth taker, no longer in operation. People paid money to park here, no one would pay now. Okay. I can't do anything about that. Oh, go back, go back. The board's cracked dangerously as you run. Be careful here. Money. More money. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Fallen people... What? What is this? Found people... Oh, it goes around my neck. Okay. Okay. Nothing else around here. I can't get through this gate. Okay. Let's keep walking along this. There's got to be more on this side. What's this? Could this be the buoy? Ooh.
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash. But if you look closer, this must be the buoy Claudia mentioned.
Pick up the buoy.
You lift the buoy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear.
Examine the plastic ball.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked. Primitive construction, but it does the job.
Shake the buoy.
There's something in there, splashing around.
Sniff the buoy?
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated...
Why do I want to open the buoy?
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else. Another identity misplaced. There must be some cosmic conspiracy afoot.
Stare into the empty buoy.
The buoy continues to be mostly empty.
It must have been their enemies. Maybe Clash took them herself. There's a cosmic conspiracy, identities being lost and told left and right. Try to guess who took the documents. You don't have enough information. It could have just been anybody, though.
No answers appear to you in the dirt. The dome-shaped plastic buoy bobs up. The buoy continues to be mostly empty. No answers appear to you.
Okay, so there's nothing there. That's fun. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. They won't light up. Tiny cages carefully constructed. The money. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes. Let's talk to you for a second.
Hello, I'm Gary.
Hey, you're probably the two guys that are...
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors? Yeah, I'm more of a city boy. Not a lover of the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's
I wonder if they found something over there.
That come here.
Degenerates. I've been trained to identify the slightest hint of degeneracy by the preeminent authority on it. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or degenerate. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocall.
Serious question time. This
Do you know
man's
anything
no
about
person.
the man hanged
No
behind the
one
whirling
is.
and rigs? Is this your mug? Why would I do that? Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my
Do you know anything about the man?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great to hear
So you do
someone's
know something about
finally
it.
taking No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're...
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he?
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would
I
you
can
think
see,
that?
recognize it. It's in your eyes.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past.
Still seems
That's
suspicious.
all.
Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of the lynching? Alright, I believe you. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer.
Okay. I admit it. I
Oh.
threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry.
Why was that?
Sir.
Why is it his mug?
You're not going to find me, are you?
Oh. No, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately.
He had a racist
Goico's
cup?
price dumping us out
Weird.
of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just
Helping out
answering
the
some
law,
questions.
baby.
Here we go. Start pumping that.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services.
Of course you do.
CS Municipal.
He gave you a
He gave me
master
a master
key?
key for the trash containers
Why?
of Martinez, so I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The
Oh.
damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the
I
man who was
shouldn't have
hanged into the
disgraced
trash
myself.
container?
Officer, please, let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged.
Interesting.
And I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and
And the clothes too. You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I
don't know
he was-
anything about
There's
it.
something going on here.
There
You
is.
should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Ah! Okay, let's F5 this. Let's talk to him
Always
again.
a pleasure to see an officer
Why is
of
this
the
shifting
law.
around like that? Analyze Gary's composure.
That shirt looks
Yes!
very
Yes!
uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons. Barely keep
Okay.
that thing together. As if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath it.
Yes. Like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking
Oh, is
sound
he
when the
wearing-
plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I
He
didn't tell
unbuttons
you at
the
once.
shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his...
This shame.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing. to do.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I
Had a lapse of honor.
sir.
Right.
I thought, only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me.
It's funny
It
that
was a
Everett
mistake.
says he sees everything and knows
Had I
everything, and he
known
didn't
it'd
know that
give
this
you guys
happened.
trouble, I wouldn't have. Fuck.
Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
You might be.
I'll explain later.
Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses lynched him because of the strike.
Nope.
But almost everyone in town knows that.
Give me that armor.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's.
I got a
boots
Fairweather
comes into
T500
view.
cuirass.
Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
I will never do anything like this again.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. Da 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 da. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's just behave.
Let's just behave. What's going on, Lady Keelela? How are you? How are you? I just slipped on a pumpkin. It caught me off guard. Oh, God. I almost read that as guard, and then I saw gourd. You're a nerd. How are you? How's your weekend? It is officially Thanksgiving here in the good old Canada. We have a long weekend. It's lovely. Hold on to spirits and wait for the signal. Ooh, I don't have many things left. Ooh. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. It's always a compliment with you. It's always a compliment. Okay, we got to talk to the next guy.
Nice and easy. No way out.
So this is Morel, which is the girl in the wheelchair's husband.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which
I forget
the
her
man
name, though.
is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
Hello. What is Thanksgiving to you Canadians? Assume it's different than the one we celebrate here. Thanksgiving to me personally is getting together with family, having really good food, a lot of pumpkin pie, and just getting together as a family. Thanksgiving, and I have no idea. I don't personally care what it actually means. It's a nice excuse to get together with family, eat a lot of food. So.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements.
Yeah, it's in November for
He
Americans.
looks like your understanding of a scientist.
You Americans. America! I can't even, no, I'm not, no. His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like you're understanding of a scientist. Yes, I know who this is. You must be Morel.
What do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you.
Of course.
Hey!
Passing along the message.
And a new skill point.
That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back. Withhold the whole story, yeah.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
How's lady, how's everything going with work and stuff? How are you? How's the nice I know you have like your new place now with your boyfriend, and I know that you have your dog and you have your work, and it seems like everything's like really nicely getting into place for you now, which is good.
Yes, Gary.
From what I've
we
heard
can go
so far.
soon. If you see Lena, tell her
I
I
won't be long.
This is a man possessed, always on the brink of some breakthrough. He won't leave if there's a sliver of hope. The great find
Might happen today.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait.
Then we're going. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
Yes, it's awesome. The apartment is awesome. The boyfriend and puppers are both good. Oh, the boyfriend and puppers are not awesome. Interesting. Interesting that you'd say, yes, it's awesome, the apartment is awesome, but the boyfriend and the puppers are not. There's some backstory. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not dive into everything that's said. Work is amazing. Oh, it's great. Glad to hear. So many different words. What makes it so difficult to find? Did you hear, I think I might have already said this, but Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden are coming to PlayStation and Game Pass January 19th. I got my dates. I got my dates. What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea,
I don't know anymore.
a ghost insect,
Done.
it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
Yes.
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques.
It
to
protects
protect
itself from predators.
All
Oh.
scientists. in our
What sort of
presentation.
specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide
It's
itself?
my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense.
How big is this
You're beginning
phasmid?
to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid.
I think he's making
called the
stuff up.
Megaphasmodeus
I think he's
zoensis
lying.
is about the size of a grown man's forearm.
Go home to your wife. Get out of here.
Seems puny, to be honest.
Why are you so interested in the stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are
Thank you.
much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoology's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long,
would be glory.
Glory itself. What have you discovered about it so
very
far?
little, I'm sorry to say.
Oh.
No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our
You sure your doggo?
information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
Aww. Aww. Beautiful. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. Love it.
Not yet.
Glad
That's
you're
what
happy.
makes it a
That's
cryptid.
it's number one. If no one can prove it exists, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
No, you don't.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
I think a command needs to be the first thing in your sentence for it to work. I think that's how commands work.
What would it be like to grasp an
But
hold
I'm
onto
fine with the
something
lurk.
you think is
Nice
next to
seeing you again.
Or just behind you, like a trace.
What
of
makes you think the
labor
phasmid is here in
seen on a
Martinez?
spring morning as a child.
Right.
There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair
Bullshit.
of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual
I think you're just full of
location for
yourself.
this species.
Maybe the
But with all the
Insulindian
symmetry
phasmid has
upstream,
died out.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Got it.
Parthenogenesis. Meaning the
Parthenosis.
females don't need males to reproduce.
Even
Makes it
oh,
easy
meaning the
for a
females
species
don't
to
need
survive
males to
in adverse
reproduce.
conditions.
Females reproducing without males, travesty, a crime against passion and common sense. This arouses no special feelings in me. Pretty
Yes,
clever.
The Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear more about this. No! I'm just looking for experience if he's going to give me any.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks.
Tell me more about these traps.
They may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly.
Lena designed the traps.
Yes.
More than some.
How do the
It's
traps
simple.
work?
Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill,
Oh, it's like a
can
rabbit
get
trap,
back
right?
At least,
Right.
That's the intention.
It's like
The
any
net
it's
is
any
a
critter, any
perfect
animal
solution.
trap. What are you using as bait?
Locusts.
Right.
Nearly
You had told me
all
that before.
known
Inside the traps.
What will
a
you
number
do if
of
these traps
locusts.
don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis.
You don't know that though.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her. I assure you.
I can't finish without. Okay.
My wife understands that just as well.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out.
Time to go
Leave
back.
the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back.
I'm soaked up to my nuts.
Over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Won't let Lena down. Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the Phasmid somehow.
I didn't know the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her.
She's seen it.
A verified sighting on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers. Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell.
Needless to say,
you must ask her about the mysterious Phasmid. Why? What does this have to do with anything that we're doing?
Proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together.
Maybe you could go back to the rolling make warm up, come back to check later?
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule.
He's dead set on this.
What if I check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. Chaos in my method. I am at Scion. I'm all in with this scripted shit. I'm hooked.
Caught the bug, I see. It's easier to get caught up in the search than
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total.
1, 2,
One is to
3.
the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there.
He points south.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small... The third is set near the canal.
So I guess you just gotta check these every day, is that the thing?
By a concrete slab. You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a...
Okay, what do I do if there's a Phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure...
What if I encounter the Phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event
I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the site.
I'm not very interested in this. No.
As I said.
But you feel you should have it.
Something bad might happen.
Don't mess around. Take the pheromone.
Okay, just spray me. Whatever. There.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing cry.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking.
Finally, you're being sensible.
Yay!
I'll start packing right
How did you
now.
become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals.
Right.
He seems reluctant to talk.
So you're living your childhood dream.
It's not child's play. Just because
I actually don't. I like all this information about him being whatever. I'm not that interested in it.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession. My methods do not...
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
Life surprises are most miserable. Has anything truly surprising ever happened to you?
No. As I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid.
What kind of evidence do you use?
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper.
So you've never discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids.
So how many cryptids have you found?
A list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemney.
It's
which is
4,082 items long. Wow.
2 are categorized.
Oh, 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
The rest are in differing stages. Yes.
2 have proven to be real.
Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species.
Right.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves.
Then the instant Phasmid will be the third.
believe
I
it
don't
or
even know what to
public.
say. That's a small number of discoveries.
Cryptids-
2 out
most
of 4,000
cryptids
is
are
not even
hoaxes.
1%.
In fact, it is 0.05%.
Right.
Ever more magnificent. Should our search contribute to making that number 0.075?
Thanks for explaining that.
Yes.
Talk about specific cryptids. Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea.
And I'm still cross with him.
Cross with him, to be honest.
Right.
It's not like him.
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
Okay. We're done with that. We're going to look at this again.
The dome shaped.
There's nothing. We're going to keep walking. Is there anything up here? It's not 2,200 yet. We're fine. Oh, there's not even anything up here. Okay. So they're going to come back now soon, which is good. He said there was another trap down. Oh, right here. Right.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw
Look around.
behind you. the ruins of a residential building. When
Right.
this district was booming,
Reach for the trap.
locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused, but
Okay. There's nothing in there. Let's go over here. Nothing. And there's not. We can't even get through the door there. Okay, so we're gonna go back around. Okay. I want to go up there. How do I get up here? That's my next step. F5. Look at this.
you see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled
You
off
still make
over
out
the
field
years,
electrical
but
R&D. Talk to these guys.
And Mikhail noticed the windows.
Trent
Especially
Heedlestam.
with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You, officer, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I was just telling my son about this building. Not many people appreciate the historic significance here.
What was that about the windows?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago.
Right.
So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
And hypertext.
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He's just making up.
Very important. Mikhail, say hi to the officer. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard
Have
of
you
it?
heard of it? It's a programming language.
used to
Orbis?
run.
No,
Quite
never heard of
tricky,
it.
But he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately. But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are
I'm
so
not here
many
for
real things to
anything that
see.
you're talking about.
Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most...
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But
What?
why?
What's so fascinating about an empty old
Aha,
building?
But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical.
And Feld, which now
which
sells ink
sells
cartridges.
ink cartridges most.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Research and development. I know what that is. Look at the building looming over you. Wait, what's an R&D department? I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and they
Right.
started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein.
Oh, God.
Tricentennial was beating them in business machines.
The Feld had an ace up his
Feld
sleeve.
Had an ace up their sleeve. Or
What was
it
that
was
ace?
here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed
Tape computer.
prototypes for a tape computer.
Oh, is this for the... Is this also like the tape computer was part of the... People who were making the D&D thing over the
An
radio?
elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable,
Maybe.
which is a feat of engineering, even...
He assumes something like a combat stance.
What
Indeed.
happened?
What?
The revolution!
Oh.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to
Made
the
it to the
market.
market, so that's
Feld's
what it
move
is.
to Revachol backfired.
Okay.
The revolutionary government liquefied their
I think
assets
that's. I think they
and
moved it over to the
expropriated
other
those
room, and then they
markets.
tried to make it something else.
Possibly from this very...
Right.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk.
Saying the Phil
Wild
Electro
Pines
built
built
this
Martinez
boardwalk.
proper
What
as a
happened to the
result for their
engineers, the
middleman.
company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if
What
you
did the
were to
revolutionaries
ask
do with
about
those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world... It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called
A
it
love
a love
poem.
poem to Rivash. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in...
How did
worms
these
to
tape
be
computers
paying any
work? Did they
attention.
work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant.
Exquisite alien-looking turn of the
Alien-looking.
century
10 years
hardware.
ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition.
Wait, did he just say
Wompy Dumpty Dom Center.
He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center.
Like it's the most natural thing in the world.
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty
Okay, the
Dom
Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center. Paul
And
Ackerman,
who the
Keith and the
hell
Guy
are
Juiced. What are you
Keith
talking
and
about?
Guy?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator...
There's no place
then
called the
chose
Wumpty
to-
Dumpty Dom Center.
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Redefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution.
Fell asleep. Did I miss anything important since your talk to Everard?
Setting fire to
He told me that I need to meet with somebody.
the felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of
What else
07.
happened? Told me that I needed to meet with the pigs. And then I came over here and I've just been exploring. I found this, the cryptozoologists. I got a piece of the armor from the one guy who was hiding it under his shirt. That's basically it. That's all I've just been exploring. Wait, the field of experiment. Why did the revolutionary destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an
This guy's really
accident,
boring to
maybe
me.
They didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands.
Like, it's
Yes,
really
even
good
though the
backstory,
pleasure
but I don't
of
really
that got
care that
destroyed
much.
in the war.
A wheel!
Yes. To lure in this, but of course, what else?
You look at someone who has money. Do you have money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's...
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just
Could I have some of that unimportant money? I don't want your money. I just wanted to see whether my profiling skills were
Of
working.
course, Detective. I wouldn't have assumed anything else. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department of Justice has published a rather interesting... If not, then you
I haven't.
definitely should. If not,
I haven't.
no, thanks to you.
So I really didn't get much out of him. Another power box. It charges nothing new. Oh, it charges nothing new. Now it's empty. Oh, that's good. The fence blocks the path. No way on from here. What about up here? Bars cover these long, dusty windows. I don't see anything right now. Oh, stop. Buzz on the electricity flows through the wires with audible power. More money.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It
Take a
smells
closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed.
Gross. It doesn't get. It's just a filthy jacket. I'm not gonna take it. A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk. Oh, habitable. Okay. Livable. 4680. Not bad. Now the good part is I have somewhere to live. Another postcard. I don't know what these postcards are for. Sig, do you know what the postcards are for? A coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. More glasses. Go this way. What's this? Big wine canister. It's open and empty. Great. Oh, there's another guy here. Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Cover your nose.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it. Keep it in now. Don't overreact.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying
Only
sweetness.
death smells like that?
Only
Oh,
death.
shit.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach.
It's a dead corpse, isn't it?
Yes. A sense of dread washes over you as you look ahead. There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash.
Examine the
bin.
tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and
Right.
a can.
Examine the cigarette.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker.
Examine the kebab.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as...
Look at this first. Okay. Oh, shit, hold on. The long way down to your death from here, 20 meters at least.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at
Oh
an
no!
unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand,
And a chewing gum wrapper.
half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. Another day.
Yeah, Sig, do you have any idea what the postcards are for? Or are they just collectibles to look at? Another dead body, this is your job.
Calm now.
Steal yourself.
Carefully. Just another day.
Study
Just
the man's
another
clothes.
dead body. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
Search his
You
pockets.
find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Study the man.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk.
Yep.
You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over.
So did he
8
fall and
of
freeze
pure
to death?
effort.
Is that the idea?
His expression is dull, like this height, 170 to 175 centimeters.
Nope, took them for
Very
sellables on my playthrough. Not
stout
worth much
build.
though.
He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. He was just about to head home.
And study the
There's
surroundings.
some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The
Yeah, because he
floorboards are
fell
rotten
through the
and
board,
slippery
right?
wet around the hole.
Examine the man's
A
head.
dried chunk of blood covers the hair. This is where he came out of himself.
Right.
Drop by drop. When
Step
he
on the
was unconscious,
floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of
Examine the bottle.
0.75-liter Tallulah vodka with
He was drunk.
Its mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol.
Examine the chewing gum
Lebowski
wrapper.
Spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover.
Look in.
The blackness of death. The entire boardwalk.
What should I do with the body?
First, you need to talk with the lieutenant. Then report back to the
Okay, so I need to come back here with him.